Hey adventurers, welcome to the crew. I'm Sea Lord Janta, and this is my Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity. In the last episode, we made our way through Concelhaut's apprentices, and we're now about to confront Concelhaut himself.
You may proceed.
Alright, we're in. Oh, and Haravi has just finished his quest. I will read it later, this is not a good time. Sup, Concelhaut? You're looking, undead. Let's see, we got death guards, plus we got everybody's experimental stuff in here. We got, this book burns your hands when you touch it. The clay tablet is ancient, and most of the symbols inscribed upon it are indecipherable. This book burns your hands when you touch it. Oh, okay. An emaciated figure hunches over a stack of books. As you enter the room, it rises, and you feel as though you can see each rib and vertebrae shift into place beneath a pale film of flesh. It turns, twisting wasted skin and tendons around its bones. Two eyes burn from its angular, shrunken face.
You're a far cry from the effete sensualist I had expected. But trial and travel have put calluses on those hands, have they not?
Concelhaut's eyes glitter.
What brings you to my study?
Well, I am a wizard, so, I was hoping you could teach me something. A dry croak of laughter tumbles from the Lyke's throat. I've poured my soul into a phylactery to extend my own life and knowledge. My apprentices spending years in their laboratories, toiling over new enchantments for the privilege of learning at my feet.
Yet you bring nothing, and expect me to share the knowledge I have worked a lifetime to attain?
Concelhaut's eyes glow with a strange hunger. Well, I must have something to offer.
So you do.
Oh, he's gonna harvest my life force or something, isn't he?
Spells are fueled by ambient essence in the ether. A miserly trickle of energy that leaks from the wheel.
He traces arcane shapes in the air around him.
Because the medium is so poor, a wizard must normally focus his efforts on the runes and incantations that channel it.
He tenses narrow fingers.
But imagine what could be done with a more powerful source of essence. A watcher's soul, for instance.
His eyes flash. A rictus grin twists his lips. I don't like the sound of that much. But what's the deal with your phylactery, anyway?
Would you think to steal it from under my nose? As if it were so easy. A phylactery isn't some bauble I wear around my neck or hide in a chest. It's a complex layer of spellwork, carved into my skull with runes, and sealed with a peg of Adra.
Sparse flesh stretched across his cheeks twitches at the memory.
It is the reason I'm here, surviving.
You see. Who are your rivals?
In my eyes or theirs? You've surely heard of the great archmages of Eora. Nina Gauth, Minoletta, Sitzel, and Kolakoth. Arkemir and Lengroth, too. We've all shaped the study and practice of magic. Just not always to our mutual taste.
He shrugs. Alright, well, who hired the Torn Bannerman?
One of the other archmages, no doubt.
He flicks his bony wrist. Okay, so he doesn't like them.
My wager's on Arkemir or Lengroth, always hiding behind glamours and diversions. But it could have been any of my rivals.
Okay, so, what kind of magic requires my soul for?
The most demanding and visionary kind. The kind that wizards have argued over for centuries. Names like Cadabald the Red and Mora of the Seven Hills. Even you must know of them.
He leans forward, his bones rattling in his fervor. talking about time manipulation.
Indeed. And what a triumph it would be.
He flexes his bone-thin fingers.
The power to warp and wind time, like a skein of wool wrapped about your finger, to strangle its flow to a mere trickle, perhaps to reverse it altogether.
The pits of his eyes burn fever bright. Well, I don't think I need to hear any more of this.
Where are you going? I'm just getting started with you.
Yeah, okay. Obviously, he was going to attack me, but I was prepared to give him the opportunity to not. Alright, so he's got he's got some of all of his apprentices' things. He's got 2 steel spines, a couple of, well, 1 void seer, death guard, a couple of all ghouls, a wand. He himself is definitely the biggest problem. Let's get Palutena. It needs to hold back flank. Okay, Concelhaut's running over there for some reason. Palutena's not doing okay at all. Okay, you 2 need to stop that from killing us. I'm gonna start just casting, like, top-level spells in his direction. I don't know how tough exactly he is, but we will find out real fast. Well, pretty tough, huh? He might have just been flat-out immune to... Oh no, those just missed. How hard is he to hit? Holy cow. Would this be more likely to actually hit? I don't know that it would. Oh, he's really hard to hit, yeah. Although we did almost kill the steel spine. But this is actually more likely to hit. Okay. Let's keep casting these. Maybe one of us should cast one over here to help Palutena out, actually. You know what? Screw it. That'll take too long to run over there. Let's keep just casting them here. Okay, we've hurt the steel spine a lot. Concelhaut, I think, is still dodging everything. Let's go with that. Let's, Okay, well, if he's gonna dodge everything, let's start casting some of these, and let's help out Palutena, maybe. Okay, that worked quite well. Wow, we still have almost no chance of hitting him, even while he's on the floor. Let's try to finish that steel spine off. Oh good, the death guard was broken through. Anna's almost dead. This is gonna be a tough fight, yeah. That did not get the steel spine. Death guard at least is on the floor. If you want to heal, that would probably be smart. That still did not kill the steel spine, so that's a big problem. You are about to die. And you're paralyzed. That's very bad. Oh, she managed to heal though. We have still barely hurt Concelhaut, so that's not good. Let's try some lightning. Is somebody down? No, actually. That's good. Anna, how are you doing in terms of, let's hit him with that. That did some damage. Palutena is not okay, though. So you two keep focusing on this thing. Ader at least is not dying quickly, so that buys us a little bit of time. Oh, I've been paralyzed. And so tough can the wand be? Palagina really needs to not just be stuck fighting all ghouls this whole time, but she's pretty stuck fighting all ghouls. This would be a fairly good location to use this action. That hurt him, in fact. Let's do that a little more. Loth, how are you doing? Not well. The wand has got you stuck? I don't know what that's about exactly, but Palagina's really struggling with these all ghouls. There's Ader. Ader is alright. Maybe try to knock Concelhaut over again. Did not land at all that time. Gotcha. I don't think his engaging Concelhaut's actually achieving much, so... Let's see. The Steel Spine... If I cast this, will it kill Palagina? I don't know, but it's almost worth finding out at this point, because we need to get her first. Try to lay on hands yourself, Palagina. Didn't kill her, didn't kill the All-Ghouls either. Ooh, Loth's down. That's not good. Did some damage to the wand. Hit them with this. Oof. And she did, but Grafing Mother's almost dead. The Steel Spine is almost dead. My god, at these all ghouls. Do I try to revive? Let's try to kill Connor and see if it'll bounce. Didn't really bounce to anything useful. Ader is actually taking a lot of damage now, so you should second wind. Kinda, you've already used second wind, but maybe... Oh, that's an ally. But you have this. Use it on yourself. No, he's paralyzed. Everybody's paralyzed. I would assume this is, Do I revive a Loth? How many spell slots did he have left? Don't really remember. Let's try this. We've really not hurt Concelhaut enough. All things considered. Okay, so we have 3 people down now. On the other hand, they're down to the wand, 2 all ghouls, 1 death guard, and Concelhaut. So, if Ader can stay alive for a minute, I could maybe get rid of the all ghouls. This is gonna miss Concelhaut. Oh, and he's flat out immune to it anyway, as he is to lightning. Okay. He's not immune to fire, so maybe a little bit of that. Okay, it has almost no chance of hitting him. Let's get rid of the all-ghouls. Ader, you, well... don't need that, because you're way too durable.
Awesome. Worth it.
Okay, 1 more all ghoul down. I just got knocked on my ass. Finish the last all ghoul off, that would help a lot. I'm down. It's just Palagina and Ader, and they are the durable ones. Who has more spells, me or Loth? I think a Loth, probably. Let's revive him. And then let's get her over to attack the Death Guard. You have spells, right? Yes. Fortunately. This has a lot of DR bypass, so let's try to spend this a little.
Worth it. Draw.
That is probably about one of the only things that's actually turned Concelhaut. This might be worth using, honestly. Oh, it's just an ally. Okay, well. Who's more worth casting it on? You know what, just keep attacking. Fireball. This has a better chance of hurting him than the other spells, I think. See, that does a little bit of damage, but not enough. Let's go ahead and cast this. Death Guard, the wand is not dying. I think Ader must be very bad at hitting it. Oh, it's down. Okay. Well, just to speak of the devil. Damn it, Aloth.
We gotta take better.
I mean, we've almost got the Death Guard dead, but I guess we might as well use this. At least have it in terrified, yeah? No more Death Guard. I feel like this isn't gonna go well, but I don't really have any, I always forget he has these. Don't suppose that would work. I feel like that just missed, actually. He's immune to lightning, I forgot about that. Don't think knockdown's gonna work. Whoa, what the hell? Knockdown worked. Okay. At this point, this is... He might have burned all his spell slots or something, because he's not really doing anything effective anymore, is he? I mean, he's just kind of standing there, getting beaten up on. I don't think he's achieving... No, he's just doing basic blasts. Probably we don't have anything special left either, so... Kinda just exhausted each other here. Oof, never mind, that was different. Oh, shit. Wait, he was a vessel the whole time? Nicely done, Palagina, with the sword, then. Well, that's that. No more Concelhaut.
I'm here.
What did he have? Scepter. The Iron Clasped. Pretty nice grimoire. He doesn't have level 8 spells, so, you know. I noticed the Crushing Doom. I feel like he missed with it a lot, though. Belt of Power, Might and Resolve. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Comprised of a broad span of boiled leather, joined in front by a silver buckle. Arcane spells have been forged into the material, and it grants those who wear it undeniable strength and a newfound sense of determination, which, even if it's induced, can rouse even the meekest of individuals to action. Thanks, Bicon. Looked a little touch and go there after we lost everybody, but fortunately Ader is too durable to die, so. And Concelhaut's Skull grants Summon Concelhaut, 40 raw damage. Self? Okay. The skull floats through some mysterious power of its own, chattering its teeth and rolling its burning eyes. You detect Concelhaut's energy and essence still bound inside it. Yeah, no, he's just too damn durable. Yeah. I guess the skull is the phylactery, so we probably have to destroy it somehow. Don't know how to do that, but...
Absolutely.
Anything else in the room? Words on this scroll fade and disappear. The book contains a list of names, most of which are crossed off. You recognize the four names which haven't been touched yet. Sable, Pelton, Tanos, and Wariki. Okay, has he killed most of his apprentices or something? The rust-red figures on this scroll look as though they were written in blood. Scroll, lamp figurine, which summons shades. The life discoveries of Pangrum. This is... I don't think I've read this one. Mention the name Pangrum to anyone with even a passing knowledge of Animancy, and you could find yourself in for a very long discussion. Publicly reviled, but privately lauded as a hero and genius, Pangrum's history is at turns revolutionary, horrific, and mysterious. Pangrum was fascinated, some might say obsessed, with the concept of Animancy. It consumed his life as he dedicated everything to understand it. He would frequently travel to Arglonfoth and the Deerwood to visit the Angwithan ruins. There he would take notes and make sketches, bringing anything back with him that he could to help him unlock the mysteries. After years of study, Pangrum had reached the point where he could no longer conduct research on his own, and he took on an assistant, Helig of Thine. Soon Helig was making trips to Arglonfoth in Pangrum's stead, gathering knowledge while Pangrum stayed behind to experiment. This partnership quickly bore fruit, and Pangrum made a breakthrough, one that would irrevocably change his life and the general attitude about Animancy forever. While the specifics of his experimentation will never truly be known, rumors and stories that still circulate tell that he had sent out inquiries asking for live subjects for help with a dangerous experiment that might change their life, or might end it. Those who were already dying were especially encouraged to apply. Response was overwhelming, and Pangrum had his pick of numerous willing bodies. That is when he had his breakthrough. He discovered a way to fix a soul, anchoring it to its body so it couldn't leave at death. He had discovered eternal life. His research and life's work had resulted in the greatest single discovery that Animancy could hope for. His findings were published and quickly spread through Valia and beyond. While some groups, the Wodokan Church for example, decried his work as nothing more than blasphemy and heresy, many put it to practice. Everyone wanted the chance at immortality. But everything comes with a cost. It quickly became apparent that simply restraining the soul while keeping the person technically alive was doing nothing for the body, which continued to decay, devolving and warping the soul now trapped inside it. The creatures it created were dangerous, carnivorous beasts that killed brutally and indiscriminately. The backlash was ruthless. The practice of Pangrum's discoveries was outlawed, his works were collected and burned. He and Helig were branded heretics and hunted, chased from town to town until Pangrum simply vanished. Helig was tracked down, captured, and brought to trial for the atrocities committed against Valia and its people. The trial was barely more than a formality to bring charges against him, as everyone knew what hand he had played in the disaster. He was sent to prison for years, but eventually released once public outrage died down. Not long after his parole, he disappeared as well. Didn't we kill him? I think so. Occasionally talk surfaces that a copy of Pangrum's theorems has been found, untouched by the purging flames that destroyed his brothers. These rumors seldom end up being more than that. Many groups and wealthy individuals have formed, sending out a call to anyone who will listen. Find us a copy of the theorems. They offer gold, jewels, status, anything they can to entice adventurers to help them achieve their goals. For there are those who would give anything for a chance at immortality. Even become a monster. Makes sense. What else? Potion. Moons of Iora, we've definitely read that. Bookshelves that we have to take hours to search. Ooh, bag of gems. Nice. Pile of scrolls. Scroll of Middle-Edis concussive missiles. That was not worth hours of searching. The rich fabric is as smooth as lambskin and softer than most beds. Nice. Okay, scrolls, confusion, hailstorm, crackling bolt, sky dragon eye. Okay. Primal flame, rock, water, wind, skein bone, Euthasian prayer. Why did he have that? Missives of the Hand Occult. Have you read this? Probably, yeah. I think this is about whale. And some lockpicks. Okay, well, I think that's that. We have defeated Concelhaut. We got a couple of bounties. We got these. Let's return then to Cadnua and maybe report to the steward. Oh. All the Void Seers are hostile to us now. I'm not too worried about those. I did save, right? Okay. You out of combat now? There we go. Should I kill the last apprentice? I'm curious what the last apprentice will think about the fact that I killed Concelhaut. Probably they'll be hostile. What's up, Uriki?
I don't believe it. You killed Concelhaut. I had nothing to do with any of that, of course.
What you gonna do now? Well, I'm gonna continue my research. Perhaps Concelhaut has some lore in his library that could prove useful. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get back to work. Alright, she's just cool with it. None of the others had anything that cool that's probably worth murdering her for role-playing reasons at least, so. I will leave her alive. And let's run back to Cadnua. Steward gave us this quest, I think, so they might have lines about it. It's possible to exit over here. Yes, it is. Okay. Gotta stack back up on camping supplies anyway.
I must say, I'm in.
Thanks, Mrosix.
It seems your fame is spreading. I have heard travelers speaking of your accomplishments in Defiance Bay.
Okay, they don't have anything interesting to say then. Oh. Oh yes, we did finish this quest. It took extensive searching and inquiry across 3 countries, but Haravius eventually picked up the trail of the stolen Andraban Eye. Following the Broken Stone War, the Omoa thief traveled south to Abit, then on to Nasitak. Among the Boreal dwarves, the thief found a wealthy buyer, the chief of a prosperous tribe. A generation later, the tribe fell on hard times, was raided both by Deadfire Archipelago pirates and Pale Elves from the White That Wends. The Pale Elves sold the stolen eye to merchants from Old Valia, who took it north to the Prince of Darkozi. It remained there for 2 generations. When Darkozi Palace was sacked, one of the invading soldiers took the eye as a prize, carrying it across the sea to Auzia in the Valian republics. It was still there when Haravius arrived. Though the wealthy patriarch who owned the eye demanded a hefty sum, the Glanfatha and Amfatha did not hesitate to pay the price. Hatch. -2 accuracy, but immunity to blinded. Damage to flanked targets. Alright. I'm not going to bother assigning anybody to this other adventure. So... okay, that's where we're at then. There is, I believe, one other quest still that we haven't unlocked, and I don't know how it comes up actually, but next up we'll take care of these bounties, and then that one quest that's in the swamps or something, and then the main quest, but that will be tomorrow, I think. I'm gonna leave it here for today. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all have a nice evening.